Hi, let me tell you about this blender. This blender is such a nice accessory in the kitchen. I have a full-size normal blender that I've been using for a long time now. And honestly, just for me to make a small little smoothie, it's a lot of equipment to have to clean up and to store. And so I was looking for something smaller, and this is perfect. It gets the job done and it does it smoothly. So as you can see here, you have the motor and the blender base here. You get two large 16-ounce cups here. You get this small 8-ounce one here. You have a lid. You have a shaker lid option. You have these two different blades that you can put on your blender. And then you also have these two lids. So what's great is with this one, you can mix up maybe a little bit of salsa, you can blend up some cheese, you can blend up some herbs, whatever you need, and you can either just store it with a lid, or you can also put it on a shaker top. If you're also just wanting to make a little smoothie for maybe your toddler or child, this is a great option as well. I use these two on the daily. I throw them into the dishwasher when I'm done, and they still look brand new. I've used them for weeks now. So I'll use this and I'll pick one of my blades. They're interchangeable. I've used both of them with ice and with the normal ingredients for smoothie like milk and protein powder, and it mixes it up really well. And then what's so nice is you don't have to take what's in your smoothie to then another cup. You can keep your smoothie in this, and then you can just pop on one of these lids really easily, and you have a great closure. So let's make a smoothie together. Okay, let's make this smoothie together. So first, I'm gonna add some spinach. I like spinach and greens and fiber in my smoothie, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that in, stick that down, and then I'll add in a frozen banana. So it's just as tough as ice, and it blends up this frozen banana really, really well. I'm gonna add in some protein powder. I also love to just, even if I'm just doing a protein powder drink, like milk and protein powder, I love to just throw it in here to make sure that the protein powder gets mixed in really well, which is nice because I'm not using a giant blender for it. I'm just using this nice little cup that I can rinse out and clean out really easily. So even if you're not making a complicated smoothie, this is so preferred over a large normal blender. So this is so great. There is a max fill line, so you just look for that. Make sure that you don't surpass that so that everything functions smoothly in the blender. The nice thing too is if your cup here is heavy and it starts to kind of blend really hardly, it's okay. There's some suction cups here on the bottom that will help so that this doesn't move around. So you just kind of set it in place, and this will hold it. And then what you're gonna do is just screw the blade on, and then you're just gonna push this down. I don't like to mix mine for too long because I don't want the milk to get too frothy. So there you go. It's finished. Banana's nice and blended up. You're just gonna throw a lid. Again, you don't have to put this in a separate cup. It's just ready to go with this lid. And you can either snap the lid shut like this, or they also have a handle option off the lid that you can hold it so you can carry it around with you as you go. And then when you're ready, this pops open, and there you got your protein drink. Again, this is nice if you're looking for something that's smaller and more compact. So like this is a great for a college student, if you're living in a small apartment, if you just realize you're not using your big blender anymore and you're mostly using your blender for your like smoothies or just small things, or maybe it's just you or you're a small family, this is such a great option. I highly recommend it. It's definitely more cost effective than a lot of other brands, and it works just as well. So yeah, highly recommend.